You got me on the back end? All right, bet. Hey, what's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is, and it's definitely your favorite utmost higher goddess herself. Shark come back at you once again here at the P.E.G podcast. That's positive energy generations, because we dead for life. We choosing the positivity through all the negativity that's going on in the world, because life be lifing, and you know what I mean. Life be doing some crazy shit to us, so we got to choose the positivity through all the negativity, all right? So you know I be in my bag for artists, guests, public figures, creators to come on and show you the way. And man, I got a great artist for y'all, man. Not only she hot, she dope, bro, but you know what I'm saying? She out there from what is it, North side Houston? Yeah, so you know, if you in the Houston area, you should know about her. But if you don't, this female artist here is dope as hell, man. She brings a unique blend of soul and real life storytelling with music. And you know me, I like that storytelling. So you know, she delivers, man. She was raised in Acres Homes with her aunt and later experiencing significant personal struggles. So we're gonna get deep with it, man. She channeled her life journey into powerful, enthusiastic lyrics so that you can relate, I can relate, and her roots are in the street Christian home. And you know, I was born in a Christian home, so we all know about the Christian kids, you know what I'm saying? We have ups and downs, so she come and share her ups and downs, her struggles, how she overcame it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this artist on, man. We got the one and only Boomy in the building. What's good, man?
Oh, what's the goddamn deal, everybody?
Hey man, it's what it is, what it is. So before we get started and we dive more into Boomy, yeah, that fire ass female artist I was telling y'all about, go ahead, press the follow button. Like follow. Like hurry up. Right now. Alright, so now we got y'all tuned in and y'all not just being some creeps. We're gonna dive a little bit more about Boomy and her music and how she got to this point, okay? So, you know, let's talk about the personal transformation. I really like your story. I relate to it a lot. So, how has overcoming the struggles of homelessness and judgment based on your sexuality shaped your identity and your music today?
Like it plays a big key in how I write, because like I said, I write strictly on storytelling and experiences that I've personally been through. So like my re-ask that question for me. Re-ask that question for me.
So, like, how has, you know, your struggles of homelessness, you having to face that, and then also having to face, you know, being up in a Christian homes and having to be in your skin with your sexuality, whatever. How did that shape, you know, your expression in music and your career in music?
Yeah, okay. Like all the personal experience and the hurt that I felt behind, like all of that shit that I've been through, it translates in my music, and you can kind of hear it with like the soul, and it's like, you know, mixing that with the church environment, you can kind of, you know, like hear it in my tones and all of that. And like I said, man, be honest with you, just like you said, be real. I'm bad at goddamn talking like this, and I'll say this also is it ties in with, you know, what I've been through, because like I've been so alone. Like after I got to like a certain point in my teenage years and, you know, getting grown and put out the house, you know, I was real alone, and like I expressed that I was real sheltered. So it's like I didn't really have many people to talk to but myself. So it's like sometimes I struggle to speak to people, you know, but you know, yay.
It's part of your story, you know what I'm saying? So you may not be able to speak to people on, like, you know, regular conversation like this, but in your music you're able to give it out.
Hard to express, you know, you feel me? Like it's hard to just really express it in the full capacity that I can. That's why in my music it goes so hard, because like I'm better at writing it down than, you know, personally explaining it, you know.
So what part of your journey did you realize, I may not be able to express the hurt, the pain, and the stuff that I'm dealing with, but I can articulate it in my music. What moment did you have that you realized that?
Hey, you froze a little bit.
Oh, no, you're good. I said, what moment in your life did you have when you realized that you can articulate what you're trying to say in your music?
It really kicked in when I actually became homeless. Like writing in school, that was one thing. Is like with that, that's where all the relationship songs come into play, and like all those different experiences we know now you experiencing with girls and all that. When
Yeah,
you finally get your little freedom, you get your little foot in the door. So it's like you get to feeling all those different feelings, them brand new feelings, and then you get to, going through heartbreak and friends going against all type of shit.
yeah,
So that original storytelling came from relationships. So then once I actually got became homeless for real, that's when I got to feeling like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna have to step it up. Let me write this down because I'm really going through this shit right now. Like I'm really out here. Like
yeah. What if you don't mind like sharing what happened for you to become homeless?
I'm sorry, can you ask that one more time?
I said, if you don't mind, sharing with the listeners what happened in your life when you had to experience homelessness for the first time.
Okay, now this was the time where this was, I'll say, after I graduated. You know how we are growing up, I can't wait to get out on my own, and my mama put me to that test. So she put me out there, put me out the house. So I had to figure it out basically. And this was before my mom's dementia got bad.
Yeah,
It was you couldn't even really tell. She was forgetting a few things, but it wasn't too bad. So she was still in her right mind to where, yeah, you can go ahead and get out of my house. So
dang.
I moved in with my sister, and she took me in, and I stayed there for a while. So her for sure, she gets all my love.
Aw.
Let's see what happens after that. Let me see what happened after that. Ah, and another thing I hate about myself, I lose my train of thought. I'll get off into one story, and then it's like my mind gets to going. All that
No,
creative
no, you
energy
good.
that I get one tell one story, want to tell another story. Everything ties into all the feelings that I felt throughout this whole journey, man. Like it's like my mind is crazy, man.
So really, the homelessness kicked in when your mom put you to the test of you want to be on your own. You want to figure out life yourself. You wanted to go out there, so your mom put you out basically, and you gotta go from your mom figuring out everything for you to
Put
now
me
you figuring it
in.
out. So with that, what's
I ended up getting into trouble.
uh
I ended
oh.
up getting in a little bit of trouble. Um, when I was living with my sister, being young, we trying to get money or whatever. So, me and my cousin, we went to the mall and we got into a little thing or whatever. So we got caught. I was old enough, they weren't. So, had to call my auntie and my uncle. I got away, but they was gonna call my sister, of course, and let her know what happened. So they called them. She flipped shit. Called my mama. Like she gonna have to come back over there, and mama not letting me come back over there. So it's like now we getting into the part where we spending the night with friends. That only works for so long. So you get to going from friend to friend, couch to couch, and then until you run out of couches to go to, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what
So
you
the
gotta
last
do.
resort for me was I end up staying at a shelter. So that's when the shit really hit home. So it's like, hell no. I'm sitting up in this shelter. Hell to the no. I got to get up out of here. We got to do something. We got to get on our feet. We got to get this money, get a job for real. Like this ain't me.
This
Like,
ain't
first of all,
it.
I always took pride in, how I look. So it's like I look too good to be sitting up in here. Like you know, it's like hell no. So it's like I had to get up out of that real quick. So I end up uh I moved out of town after the shelter. I moved to Shreveport. Didn't stay there too long because I didn't have any, IDs or anything. I lost that before I left Houston.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to come back because my family flipped shit. Well, my auntie flipped shit. Like I said, my auntie, that's basically my mother. My auntie flipped shit. She didn't like the situation I was in. So she made it a mission to, I don't know what we gonna do, but somebody gonna come up with some money to get you back to Houston. Yeah. So came back to Houston, got with some more people. It was a little rocky. But right after that, I got my shit together. I landed me a job at the airport. And ever since then, I've been on my shit. I've been saving money, just working overtime, just really real life getting my shit together, focusing on this music. I end up doing shows for the first time because I've never imagined myself putting myself out there for real. Like, you got the music, you got the internet.
Yeah.
The internet. Put it simple as that. The internet is the internet. You can sit behind the camera all day, but when it comes to getting out in front of that crowd, that's a different story. So eventually I tried my first show. I've seen a few people that I know performing. So I was like, let me tap in with them, see what it's talking about. So from then on, I've been performing ever since. It's been, I'll say it hasn't been a whole 2 years. I'll say about a year and a half I've been performing now. So everything's good. Got a family. I'm married. Everything right now.
Hey, you started out rocky. Started out rocky, but you get your shit together. So that means a lot, especially when like you used to mama doing everything, you used to your fam doing everything. Now you really got to go get it. You was able to, one, respect their grind and respect what they had going on. Now, two, you're able to respect what you got even better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody like giving it to you. So I respect your moms and your auntie, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that had a hand in, giving you that hard lesson, because that's all that was, a hard lesson. While we actually talk about family, let's talk a little bit more. You say that, your family is a big part of what you got going on with music. From your mom, I see where you talk about your dad a little bit in your bio, and your auntie. They play a significant role in your impact to your journey. So how do their influences manifest in your music? Like, what type of way do you honor who they are to you in your music?
Okay, let's go one by one. So with my dad, I have him and my mom's relationship was non-existent. So it was always a struggle to be with him per se. So listen, I didn't really get to see him like that, but for sure I talked to him on the phone every day. Him and my mom, they had clash. Yeah. She was dead set on, I don't want you talking to him. I don't want you to be around him. I don't want you to be around them people. So I respected him for never letting up. So that strength right there, I'll take that piece of strength from him. The fact that he never let up, I'm never gonna let up from anything that I put in my mind to, for real. Because he made it a mission. He didn't care what my mama said. He was gonna try to be in my life, regardless of what she said. So that man died trying to be in my life. So, like I said, I give that drive of never giving up, being persistent, and just basically standing on business. Get that part from him.
From Pops, all right. Shout out to Pops, R.I.P. I'm sorry to, but it's a lot of people don't have that relationship with their pops. You know what I'm saying? So I give all the praise and all the shout outs to you, Pops, because he could have gave up like so many, but He died trying, you know what I'm saying? I always say my father didn't. He alive and he don't try. I'm gonna be honest. He is like, you call me, you call me. You don't, you don't. But he made it a mission for you to know who he is and see that, yo, you know, no matter what happened in his life, he still try to have a relationship with you. All right, so that's what's up. What's up? So how do your auntie and your mom play a role?
My aunt's uh she played the biggest role for me because she was basically my mom.
Gotcha.
Like my mom, she was always working a lot, but it's like, to be honest, me and my mom's relationship, it was
Yeah,
you know, but it's still mom, still love her, whatever.
for sure.
But like, I stayed with my aunt most of the time. Every time my mom was at work, I'm over there. Summertime, I'm over there. Random times, I don't care, I'm over there. She took care of me. She taught me the hard life lessons, any lessons about, fake people, um, everything from, learning how to count money, everything. Like, she was my mom. Just straight up, let's put it like that. My
Yeah,
auntie was my mother, rest her soul. I learned everything from her. She was the only one that didn't judge me for my sexuality when the rest of the family kind of, turned a little bit on me.
yeah.
So it's like her and my dad, that was, my main two. My
Hey,
mom, it is kind of iffy. And she was never gonna be on board with the sexuality thing. So it's like that was always in a way gonna be estranged. But it's not too much I can, put with my mom.
yeah. But at least you had your
Because a lot of
auntie.
the things I went through was, it kind of started with my mom. So it's like,
But
the pain side. That's what, matter of fact, I put that with that. The pain side of some of the things that my mama, kind of, put me through. That's where the pain side come from.
ah,
And then
got
when
you.
I lose my main two angels, that's when, the rest of the pain come in, the deep pain.
So your mom, so your mom is facing dementia currently, and then your auntie and your father is passed away. So they're your two angels, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. R.I.P. You always got the angels that's watching over you, so I know they proud of you. You know, for one, not ever stopping and not ever quitting on yourself, and then two, taking those life lessons that your auntie taught you and still having it even in after she gone. You know, even though mine wasn't there, my she gave you the hardest lessons in life, and that was the ones of the pain and, you know what I'm saying, that heartbreak. She let you know, like, you know, it could be the people next to you that don't
Get
care.
out
You
in the
feel
real
me?
world, you experience it by
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. You say I want, look. That's why I tell people now, like, if you're a kid, please stay a kid as long as possible. Cause that I wish
I
I was a
wish I
kid. I
could
wish I
go
was
back and
grown up and I'd
gave everything
leave.
to my
Don't
young self.
say that shit.
Yes,
Don't
Lord.
say it, man. Don't say it. But I thank you for sharing that part, because even though you came from a good home, you had your mom, you had, you know, they I saw in your bio, you showed that, like, you was spoiled and they was able to give to you. But when you got ready to go on your own, they like, this is what I got. You got to go get what you get. You feel me? So I thank them for that. So let's actually talk about the creative process, you know, that you had to start writing and putting these experiences into your writing. Considering your background in a strict Christian home, and you being a laid back person, a quiet personality, how does these elements that you have influence your songwriting and your creating process?
Being a quiet person, all I do is write. It's real easy to talk to yourself as a quiet person. Yeah, you sit
Facts.
down, write, type it in your notes or whatever. It's real easy. And like I said, all the experiences translate into it. Um, Growing up, I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne, mainly Wayne, and I like, all those punchlines. I used to be intrigued. That used to get me. I was like, oh, that shit is so hard. I'm gonna figure out how I can write little metaphors and bars like that. So like was that English class? Yeah, English class. Whenever we get to the part where we writing poems and all that,
Yeah.
I excelled at that shit. And they teaching. Nobody else really cared, but they'll get to teaching certain types of poems. They'll get into like free writing. Um, I forgot all the other little
Free
categories,
writing. You got
limericks
the
and
what two
metaphors, and
two sentence paragraphs. You got the three
similes and
paragraph. Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah. 3 parts paragraph. Yeah.
All the categories. I took that seriously. I put that in my music real hard. So it's so much. When I say every element, the storytelling, I'll think about it from point A. Let's use a relationship for example. Point A, when we got together. All right, I'm gonna talk about how we got together. I'm a. It's like ooh, I can't really explain. It's like it's the style of how I write, but it. You hear it when I put it in
Oh,
my
you can
music.
definitely hear it. I like.
I love all of that. Like every writing style, I love that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I go
Like
back
when
and
you,
classical if I had to.
not for real. Like, you did a piece. I think it was the one that you featured for Artist of the Week. Let's talk about that one. And that you did, and it was Jester, TC Jester. Yeah, that
Jester
one.
Baby.
I was like, I heard it. I was like, okay. I hear the soul from this. I hear that she got to be a
Mhm.
church kid because it's certain ways you write, certain ways you
Yeah.
put the melodies where you be like,
Mhm.
church kid. Like you already know, church kids know church kid. You feel me? So I'm like, dang, I like the way you put this melody. Then you come in with the rap. I'm like, oh shit, I like the way you rap, and it's like, oh, she can do both. Oh, poetically, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's a poetic sound to it. It's not just, rapping or just singing. It's a poetic way you do it. So I definitely fuck with it. It TC Jester Baby. Like, could you give people a background of like what that song mean to you and why did you feature that song for Artist of the Week?
TC Just a Baby, that's my theme song. That's if you want to get to know the real about me and the dirt, the crime of what I just really been through, you'll listen to this song here. TC Jester Baby, TC Jester is the street that I grew up on with my auntie.
Oh, that's crazy.
Um, Yeah, I was raised up over there with her. That's Acres home. That's the hood. That's why I put fofo and everything. That's B fofo. Yeah, why for? Because there's a lot of people that don't understand my Instagram name. They'll be like, we got B fofo and why I coming to the stage. It's like, no, it's Boomy, but the folk we flipping them O's to foes. You feel me?
Got
So
you.
it's like most people from the hood, they'll put, H44D. So for hood.
Got you.
So yeah, all my origins over there, just over there, just experiencing everything. She wasn't poor or nothing like that, but we was on a budget, you feel me? So we been to food pantries and used to getting stuff for the low, getting the off brand, getting everything, all that translated in my music, and I explained everything in the song, so you can just really get a feel of just put your foot in my shoe
Yeah.
for 2, 3, 4 minutes of however long the song is.
So like in your music,
But I guarantee I play this song for random people and they feel it.
no, when I heard it, I was like,
They
first of
actually
all, I thought,
surprised by the time they get to the end of the song.
no, facts for real. That's no lie. Cause when I was listening to it, and I was like, TC Jester Baby, okay. And then I started listening to it, I was like, oh damn. Like when you start listening to the words, you're like, oh damn, that shit actually go in. But damn, somebody's like literally talking about their life. It wasn't like he was just rapping about the norm. Like I got money, I got hoes, I got. It's like really like damn, you can hear the pain that you put into it, the struggles that you put into it. So when you actually write music such as,
I personally can't write like that.
not many people can write
I
like that.
personally cannot write songs like that.
Nah. Oh, you
It's
talking
like
about like
some people might ask for a feature, No, people know it's like so far the features that I've gotten on. I think they kind of know, my style and what I would get on because it's all those songs about all them ops and killing and all that. I cannot get on that. I cannot talk about nothing that I have not been through.
Yeah.
I cannot talk about going outside and walking a nigga down. I cannot do that.
I
I
feel
don't
you
know
on that.
how they do that. Every song you can write like that. Every song you got is about ops and killing people.
Every
I
song,
cannot do that.
every
Like
song.
what the hell? Where's the positivity? Where's the real shit? Where's the? It's like I respect the real. Tell me about your life for real.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that you don't write about things that you haven't went through. Cause then not every like you say, everybody don't got ops, everybody ain't spin the block, everybody ain't walk outside and run down somebody. Like that's not it. That's not it. So when you put your music out there, your expressions, your vulnerability, you put your life struggles out there, what is the one thing or the one message that you want people to know when they hear your music?
So far, let me just get it clear for the record because it's some people might think I talk about guns, but the way I talk about it is protection. Like I'm big on protection, getting money, and protecting your money,
Facts.
and not letting up. If you ever been down and made it back up, don't let anybody stop that or bring you back down.
Mm. For real. For real. I like that. Like people can be in your circle and be hating on you. And then you got the outside circle hating on you. Now you got the inside circle hating on you. Like outside things can definitely bring you down. For real.
Don't let nobody play with you. That's another thing I'm real big on. Don't let nobody play with you.
So I think in your bio you talked about how
First,
huh? What you
I
say?
said, now you'll hear that one in Crying Rivers, like
Oh, and
the
Crying
message
Rivers. That
behind
was
that
the
one.
yeah, that was the next one I wanted to talk about for Artist of the Week. You put in Crying Rivers. Like what was the story behind that song?
What behind that? Letting letting motherfuckers play with me and putting a stop to that shit. Basically, like I'm expressing in that. Like charge that shit to the game. A nigga might play with you. Charge that shit to the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything I charged to the game, I sent them debts to collections.
I
I
send
gave
them
all
debts
y'all
to
chances,
collection.
mate. Like this is like the final strike song. Like if you not with me now, don't try to get with me later.
Nah, big facts, because they are not gonna be rocking with you if they get with you later. They just want something.
When I get to the top, do not try to ride my coattail. Like, no, we're not doing that. So everybody that's got a problem with me, I'm about to charge that shit to the game and send it off to collections. You can no longer contact me. It's over with. You feel me? It's over
Just
with.
know,
I guess
just go
y'all
ahead and consider
said,
yourself
and you
lucky,
niggas
huh?
blew it. So if you ain't with me now, you ain't gonna be with me then.
Nah, big facts,
Period.
big facts. But you also share as we wrap up, we get close to the end. You share with me that you started doing music when you was like 14 years old, right? And this is where you start to implement a lot of musical things, expressions, vulnerability. So, what keeps you motivated to pursue your craft despite the challenges, the struggles, and the ups and the downs? What keep you really motivated to the game, to the music?
Life in general, it's always gonna be something to write about. So it's the motivation is just out there. I'm living and walking in the motivation. Like the more each day goes, you see more things change. Like life is motivation itself. Everything I've been through and everything that I could go through in the future,
Yeah.
that's the motivation. My auntie, that's like I said, that's my main motivation. And she keep me going for real because she would not want me to stop. Like she know I had a musical gift. My mom, she know I had a musical gift. Like I said, I got it from her.
Yeah.
But my aunt, she was, the main one supporting me. So now that she gone, I be damned if I don't stop. So life and her, that's my motivation. Not going back to where the hell I came up from. That's my motivation.
Nah, look, you can't go back, my guy. Hell, nah, ain't no going back.
Oh,
And that's the thing too. I feel like when people don't know like how it feels when you ain't got nothing, or when you've been in a tough situation and stuff, and you don't want to go back, like that be your real motivation. Like I know what it's gonna feel like if I sit my ass back in that situation. Like I can't. I really like that you putting that out in your music. It shows who you are. It shows who you are without speaking. Cause you say you are a person without many words, but through your music you speak a lot of words. So if people actually
yeah, I
sat
let the
on
music
right
do the
here,
translating. If
not
I
for
can,
real.
if I'm never able to say a word again, my music is gonna translate that for
No,
sure.
big facts. Big facts. And I like that. So if people sat here and they're like, man, you know, I've been going through the same thing. I'm in a Christian home. You know, I like something different outside my sexuality. My family don't understand me. I'm struggling. What advice would you give them to keep them going, to keep them pushing in 15 seconds? What did it look like?
Right. Never give up. Hold your ground. Don't let nobody play with you. Save money. Do not spend your money on reckless stuff. Don't let nobody steer you away. Don't let nobody use you. It's like so many things that I've let people do to me, and it's the reason for my downfall. Never let nobody dictate your downfall. Stay on track. Stay focused. Don't let nobody play with you. Come between you or your money and your business.
Yeah.
Stay on your shit. Period.
Period. No, that's the anthem for all year. Period. You feel me? And if they wanted to actually tap in more with your music, right? With what you got going on, they want to be more tuned in with your music. What social media can they find you on, and what is your social media handles?
Right. You can find me on Instagram at B44MY. I'm on all platforms. Boomy, Boomy. It's as simple as that. You can find me on there. My YouTube is 44 Boomy. Look out for future music videos, all of that. That about it. Yeah, that's about it. All the other apps I don't really get on like that.
Yeah.
You can follow my TikTok too. I think it's also 44 Boomy. If not, B44MY. You'll find me. Trust me. It's simple.
Yeah, so go ahead, check her out. Like I said, you got that song, TC Jester. Definitely go check that one out. Chester Baby, Jester Baby. Make sure you go check out. I like DNA. I looked at that one. I ain't gonna lie, that one was fire too. So y'all go check out her song DNA because that mug go hard too. And all the songs, you just type, like you said, type in her name on YouTube and just go through all the songs. You feel me? Like
And then
just go through the thing, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, keep going. You know, you definitely you inspiring.
have 4 Fridays. That's my freestyle.
Oh, 4 Friday. So Friday's your freestyle days.
On Fridays, look out for hashtag 44 Fridays. That's when I post my freestyles. Sometimes I might fall off because I get a little busy. I might have some shows coming up. But definitely Fridays, that's when I drop my freestyles. So stay
Hey, so
tuned. They will be coming back.
all right, so y'all gotta stay tuned. And I always like to ask one last question toward the end. It really just for it don't got nothing to do with the podcast, but you said you like clothes, you like looking fly, you like looking good. So name two outrated, like two underrated clothing brands that you know, and two clothing brands that you feel are overrated.
Hmm. Cause one thing about me, I'm a style on a budget. Like I'm gonna hop on Shein, I'm gonna hop on Fashion Nova, I'm gonna hop on my websites, and I'm gonna get something. Like we ain't all into the designer yet. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep it real. We ain't affording them designers yet. So when we get up there, then we go get up there. But from what I hear and what I see on the internet, I kind of like it, but I'm tired of seeing it, to be honest. I don't know the name of that brand, but whatever that brand is, where it's like a circle of like white spots. It's like a circle of white spots everywhere. I'm tired of seeing that.
I think I know what brand you talking about.
And purple jeans.
Why purple jeans?
What the fuck is that?
No more of that,
huh? Why did you buy pants with this big ass tag still stuck in the back of it? Like the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, they left their tag on there. I was like, oh no, that's actually made on there.
Yeah.
Like, no. Matter of fact, I got one more. I don't, like I said, I'm not in the brand, so I don't know the name of none of these. It's another kind of jeans. I don't know if they purple or not, but they ripped as hell. They ripped all the way to the bottom. I don't really like that.
And I know which one you talking about. I don't really understand that either.
One more and I'm done. And a lot of people are gonna be mad at this. Bell bottom pants. The bell bottom pad thing.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't like bell bottoms either like that.
That's that flare out. I've never been a fan of that. That whole movement. I do not like that. I feel like my jeans straight. They can be skinny or whatever, but skinny straight. I'm gonna fold up my ends. Keep it real. I ain't fresh. You got me fucked up.
I ain't fresh. No, you stupid. Nah, facts though. I like that. All right, so bell bottoms, nah, and the logo, they got the spots everywhere, and the purple damn pants with the tag still on it. We ain't rocking with them. All right, take that damn tag off, man. But not for real. Thank you for getting on, for like tuning in with us. We really appreciate you coming and share your story. we do. And nobody told y'all today, tomorrow, yesterday that they love you. No, that Sharp from the P.E.G podcast love you, man. My girl Boomy, she loves y'all, man. She giving y'all the real. Go get you some shit off of Shein. Don't spend your money, save your money. She told y'all. And
they got the buy now, pay later option, goddamn it.
Buy now, pay later. So you ain't even gotta get the shit right now, man. Look, love yourself, treat yourself. Go tune in to her music. Definitely, man, go tune in with her music all day, man. And again, nobody told y'all they love you. Know that we love you, and we'll see you again here at the P.E.G podcast. Let's get it, yeah. Let's go.
I'm a little fofo, baby. I'm a little Inwood, baby. The youth round here don't make it. Young niggas had to knock on wood. I'm a little fofo, baby. That TC Jester Baby. 10 toes on the pavement. Feel like the hardest day that first stood. I was alone, chugging along, just like the little engine that could. Breaking them off, paying the cost. I want a mansion up in the hood. Took a few losses, I done been crossed, and most of all misunderstood. But it's a long way back home.
So look, without you, none of this would have been possible. This podcast room, the interviews, nothing. So I want to say thank you from the P.E.G podcast family to you. It means a lot. All right, we got more shows coming, more merch coming, more interviewers coming. I mean, we got a lot of things in our bag coming. You don't want to miss it. And hey, I may be country, but one thing I want to say, don't judge me, judge your mama. And we'll see you here next time with the P.E.G podcast. Positive energy generation. Let's go.
Lil' Boomy, Lil' UI Scooty. Big star in the making, man, my life can be a movie. Big dog, not the little dog. I'm Clifford, not Scooby. Ho, watch the way you do me. Cause I been moving real zesty. Quick to shoot 'em like Cupid, little nigga, don't test me. Put FNNs on niggas that wanna see me get stupid. It get hectic. Bitch, I'm on the block, no account settings. A fuck to get from me is what you not getting. Not about plenty enough worked on the sweatshop. Japanese flag, well up that red dot. I'm a bougie hood nigga, come from any struggle. I was down on my ass, stuffed my life in the duffel. But I got up in my bag on a nigga, no ruffle. Dog coming out and took off the muzzle. They wonder why I told my Smith and Wesson. They wonder why I never quit finessing. I wonder why this life here come with lessons. But ain't no hole in my